Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Scorpio for the whole of September. Now, we have all been through the most tempestuous astrology known to mankind recently. And in many ways, this month should be a welcome relief. But I have to say, the two things that are happening are cardinal grand crosses. But you've got to bear in mind, we had cardinal grand crosses and we had God knows what else recently, and it was like, rah! How does my soul evolve through all this stuff? Because basically, it's full on, baby. So that's behind us. But what we are left with to deal with in September is a couple of imbalances that need to be brought together. In a way, it's the final cog in the machine to bring together all the learning that we've gone through over the past few months, which has been intense and quite hairy. Anyway, we kick off immediately with the Cardinal Grand Cross. And for you, Venus, the planet of love, your intuition, your karmic relationships are very heavily featured. There's a part of you that needs to get very, very clear about your relationships. And look around you, actually, probably anybody that you are involved with or have been involved with in the past few months, you have a very strong karmic connection with. But you need to bring that karmic connection into reality, into this world now. And because that is squaring Moon and Jupiter in your position of expansion and growth, it's very important to take things forward and not look to the past, to start again from wherever you've been, and to commit to the evolution of your own soul and the one that you love. If you're single, you might meet someone from a different culture, someone eccentric, someone different, who wants to take you by the hand and lead you on an adventure. So that's good news. Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, is making you somewhat critical of yourself or your beloved at certain points. And really, you've got to pay attention to your inner voice, how you feel about yourself, and whether this unexpected sense of criticism is sabotaging you in any way. This Cardinal Grand Cross is saying, kick that stuff to the curb and move on, loving yourself and loving others, but not being trapped in your love. Making love an adventure and a journey and a fearless experience. The new moon on the 5th is bringing you great contacts with other people. You really are plugged in to the universal consciousness at the moment, and it's allowing you to meet the right people at the right time to transform you. But it's up to you to open the door and step out into the world to meet those connections. Mercury, the planet of communication, is making you feel very spiritual, very connected, very psychic, very intuitive. And also, you've got a lovely sort of fluffiness about the way that you're communicating. You're feeling things with great empathy, great compassion, and great love. And Venus, the planet of love, is going into your sign. And it allows you to feel like there's a new beginning, a new start, that you're independent, that you're feeling you when it comes to love and relationships from the 11th. We also have a Venus and Saturn conjunction on the 15th. You should be making a commitment to yourself when it comes to love. And whether you're single or taken, you feel strong, you feel grounded, you feel secure. The full moon on the 19th should bring you some love, lust, pleasure, or soulmate dancing connection. Look, it's a great time to have a date. It's a great time to choose to do something that just brings you joy for joy's sake. And if you do have a lover, you could, or if you're not, you could bump into a lover, but there's the opportunity for pleasure and excitement. The sun is, Pluto's going direct, so that's very important news for you on the 20th, and you feel as if chains have left you and you can communicate clearly. Pluto has been dragging you back to the past and old ways of being when it comes to communication. But after the 20th, Pluto is saying to you, see things differently. This is not the past, this is the present. And through our present, we create our future. It's imperative that you release the past and past ways of communicating and you step in to a more powerful way of being. You are one of the most powerful signs, and this should be literally as easy as a flick of a switch if you decide to do it. We then have Mercury on the 29th going into your sign too. So it's the perfect opportunity to communicate differently. It all fits in. Anyway, looks like there's going to be some very, very special romantic times this month, and certainly the opportunity to unshackle yourself from the past. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.